Okay, so one other thing about joining the military, which yeah, it's like I recommend joining, but I also recommend protecting yourself when you go in. So this is why I wrote a book about it. And one of the ways to protect yourself or to be prepared to protect yourself is you're going to get into these tight, close-knit social situations where you're going to be one-on-one with a guy who's either equal, younger, dumber, smarter, or in some cases higher in rank, but maybe has a bone to pick, has a chip on their shoulder. So you got to be careful of those situations. Those situations actually they're pristine, they're awesome. They're kind of you know draining because it's you're sitting there and just um, you know waiting for stuff to happen. But otherwise, you're doing all right. You're doing a job, and the you're working out. You got a lot of free time. You can do a lot of stuff, but you just got to be careful with the people you work with. What those people are going to do is, in some cases, they're going to figure out how to emotionally manipulate each other. And you do that in various ways. And I just saw it so many times. It's just like, there's somebody who ends up always seeming to do the work, and it's always kind of weird, and you kind of wonder like what kind of work are they doing, and it's important, but it's like, man. And then you got other people that are like, well, they bring in their own thing and they want to establish their own thing, and they're just going to totally dominate. They're going to, they want their own thing. They don't care what's going on, and yeah, they're going to get that. So, and he's got to be careful of other people that. My buddy of mine, he called them like social vampires, But yeah, there are people that when you're around them, you're going to be drained. You're going to feel like just low energy, and you got to recognize that. See, that's the problem. You're just going along, and it just gets to the point in your life that every time I'm around you, I feel horrible. I'm like I just feel bad. And when I leave you is relief. And it's like that's a bad relationship, man. And just like if that's the case, you need to seriously ask yourself, what am I doing in this? Do I need to get out of this situation? Yes, you do. So just keep that in mind. Those of you who can watch this video, on your home personal computer, by the way, or whatever. And that's the other thing. I think maintain. All you guys should get MySpace. Like when you join, get a MySpace or a Facebook. Whatever social kind of networking site. That way, it's really good in that you can keep in touch with so many different people. You don't even have to be that really into computers. Just have those, and it'll help you stay connected. There's a lot of people that you're just going to run into and be like, hey, what's going on? So I really wish I had more email addresses of all the people I served with. So, but anyways, you just got to be careful that there are going to be people who are going to be using you, or just you fit in some way. And another thing is like if you're not getting promoted, yeah, that's the big thing. If you're not getting promoted and you think you're trying, but it's like stuff's not happening, yeah.